Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the second episode of GameStreamTalks. This is going to be fun. I got a bunch of different things I want to talk about. Number one thing that I just really want to talk about. Oh, by the way, before I actually do this, holy shit, I wasn't expecting the podcast to get any views for the first episode. I think the first episode on Spotify got 5 views. But the crazy thing for it is that all of them listened to the entire thing, all 15 or 11, whatever minutes it was. Listen to the entire thing, so that was awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. YouTube, I think it's 20 views I posted. I did 2 shorts from it. Both got I think one almost got 300 views, and one got 150 or something like that. It got way more than I thought it was going to. And again, that's just a little passion project I do. And at some point, I'll probably have GameStream Dad on this thing, and my fiance will come on this thing. We're going to watch the Avatar movie at some point, and we're going to do a review about that. But thank you guys so much for supporting even what I do on GameStream Sound with GameStream Dad and the solo stuff I also do. It's awesome. Thank you, all of you, so much for that, of course. Means a lot to me. So again, thank you. Big thing I talk about is, John Cena's final match happened. I couldn't believe it, man. John Cena's final match happened. He is officially retired from in-ring. He doesn't wrestle anymore, and that's at least what he said. He said he's done, and I truly believe that he is done. I feel like John is the type of person that when he says, I'm done, I think he's done, because he's never said it before. If you remember, he's never said, I think I'm done. He's never, ever said it before. And now that he is, now that he's done, said that, he said multiple times, I think finally he means it, and that he will not be coming back, which sucks, but it's how it is. A lot of people are going crazy about the match, but I'm going to give my first impressions of the match real fast. Of course, I watched it last night. I'm recording this on Sunday, and it happened on Saturday. I watched the full thing. The match I thought was actually not bad. I enjoyed the match. It was what it's what I expected from Gunther and John Cena. John Cena did his moveset. Of course, Gunther did his stuff. There wasn't any insane matches. Of course, Michael Cole and them, they killed it. They did great. The one thing I did really like from the match, which I thought was awesome, was before the match even started, John hops out of the ring and starts dapping up all the different people right there. There was Kevin Owens, Michelle McCool, Mark Henry was there, RVD from ECW. He was there. He dapped him up. Stephanie McMahon, of course. Sami Zayn was there. I swear one day Sami Zayn will probably be a Hall of Famer. One of my all-time favorite wrestlers, for sure. I love Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is the metaphorical homie, even though I have no idea who he is in real life. But I love him. I think he's a great wrestler. Definitely one of my all-time faves. Obviously, I said that 14 times. Welcome to the podcast. I might repeat myself at least 7 times before I get to what I want to talk about. But the reason everyone's been going crazy online is the ending of the match, where Gunther's choking John out. John smiles. He gives the lightest tap, and that's it. So Gunther defeated John Cena by submission, which is the first time ever that he's ever tapped out or something like that. Which people are going crazy. People were chanting at Triple H. You fucked up. Or it's Baldy. And as soon as Triple H comes up, boo! People were going crazy on that motherfucker. I'm telling you, they were going crazy. Which I didn't fully... I understand why people are doing it, because people automatically think Triple H just has control of every single tiny little thing. He does not have control over every tiny little thing. Yeah, he's head of creative, but if someone from TKO says you have to do this, he has to do that. So there's a chance Triple H wants something different, but John Cena was I kind of want this. Or maybe TKO is nah, let's do this. Let's push Gunther hard. But I do, random tangent real fast, I do gotta say, being John Cena like that has pushed Gunther to a new heat level. Brand new. He has to come out on Raw and fucking just go after people, man. He has to be I defeated your hero. You can all suck my Russian dick. Or wherever the fuck he is from. He has to come on to Raw tomorrow and just go insane. He has to go hard on him. just absolutely tear into every single person there. I truly believe that. Maybe be like, fuck you, Triple H, or like just go crazy on him. Say that he's the new legend killer. Maybe him and Randy could have a little thing then. But back to the whole Triple H thing. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the news with Gunther, apparently Gunther needed security to leave. People are outside going crazy, like, fuck you, and they were all going crazy on him. Which, of course, people are like, it's like the good old days, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe any superstar. I don't know if his life was actually in danger, but I don't think any superstar's life should be in danger all because they beat somebody. But that's my take on it. But again, people were going crazy on Triple H, and what's even funny, and I have to give mad props to Triple H about this, is on the post-show. So I didn't watch the full post-show, I just watched clips of it. Triple H comes up there, they're booing him like crazy. They're cursing him out like, you fucked up. Doing the you fucked up chant, calling him Baldy, booing him. And as they're chanting, you fucked up, he turns around, he goes, and he was just like, man, I'm really disappointed. I thought it was going to be way louder. Like, literally fucking throwing heat on the crowd, man. And that just shows Triple H knows what he's doing. Triple H understands people aren't going to like what he does. So many people complain about him. I didn't see a clip of it, so I think people might be trying to push it a little, but apparently people were chanting AEW doing it. Maybe you could hear a little bit in the back, but I really couldn't, but there's a good chance that WWE scrubbed that at least. It's like, no, they can't say AEW on this bitch. They can't do that. One main thing I do want to point out, though, is you guys listen, Michael Cole, he talked about some of the commentators like Taz, Jerry the King Lawler, who was the other guy? No, Mark Briscoff or whatever. I don't remember his exact name, but a lot of those guys are in AEW as commentators, so it's cool that they gave a little nod there. Gave a little nod of like, hey, thank you guys so much for this. Even though in AEW, they still went ahead and like gave it a little shout at least. I'm very, very happy about that. I do wish Big Show was there because Big Show was definitely a big rival for John Cena, I believe, too, for a little while. But obviously, Big Show can't really like do anything, even wrestle. But, either way. But at the post show, Triple H is roasting the fucking crowd. He talked about it, and the annoying thing I will say with Triple H, yes, is that they constantly, sorry, I was trying to think of the words to say this. The thing that does annoy Triple H, he constantly says, a new century is coming. This is new. It's exciting. Get ready for Monday Night Raw. It's a whole new thing. Nothing really happens. So I think he hypes it up a little too much, which is fine. That's what World Wrestling Entertainment is. Hype it up, make people come watch, make people buy the tickets, make people buy the streaming platforms. I get it. Like, I have Netflix, but I just use a VPN, and I watch all the shows. I watch the weekly shows, and then I watch the pay-per-views as well on Netflix. I watched Saturday night's main event on YouTube. I just said I was in the UK at the time with my VPN. That's what I do. You guys can do the same thing if you really want to, but I do want to give my take on the little smile John Cena did, and people be like, oh, he smiled because he hates the way that they did it. He smiled because he fucking hates wrestling, or whatever. People going crazy about that. I saw online as well. The reason I think he smiled is I think it was a I don't have to keep fighting anymore kind of smile. Which people are like, oh, what kind of does that give to I saw one Facebook post says, what the hell does that message give to Make-A-Wish kids stop fighting or whatever? I was like, that's a little fucking of a grasp there that he just was like, fuck those cancer kids, man, and he just stabs. No, I think the whole thing there for the storyline was, I don't have to fight anymore. I've done it all. I can finally stop. And I think that's what it is. I do believe he's a brand ambassador now for WWE for like the next 5 years was the max contract they could give him. But I feel bad for Triple H. I think he's done great for a lot of booking. I do think he's done good stuff for booking. Like, I've been enjoying it. With the whole AEW chance, I do watch AEW. I'm a fan of AEW, but I'm also a fan of WWE. Generally, I'm a fan of WWE. I watched TNA like a little bit. I watched them, but I just didn't know any of their names. So for me, with TNA, I was like, whatever. Like, to me, TNA felt WWE just on a way smaller scale. And that's not what I was looking for. I watch AEW because personally, to me, AEW is the wrestling part of it and not the storytelling, while WWE is the storytelling, not the wrestling. That's my take on it. Some people will agree. A lot of people won't agree. I'll probably even get yelled at by some people if people comment on these things like, you fucking stupid motherfucker, you just said this about WWE, blah, 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 blah. I think you can like both of them, personally. That's why I'm going to talk about that. But let's talk about the matches that happened on the card. Did Cody Rhodes' eardrum get blown up? I think it might have, because if you guys saw, like, his whole ear was all bloody and such. I wasn't a big fan of the Drew McIntyre getting involved thing. I hope that means Obafemi and Drew will go at it. That's what I do hope. But I love Obafemi. He's one of the best superstars on NXT. I loved NXT wrestling recently. It was a solid match. Oba definitely held his own against Cody. I can say that 1,000%. Oba held his fucking own, man. He can wrestle. He can generally do some wrestling, like some technical wrestling, which I was super surprised about. Like, for a guy this big, you wouldn't expect him to be able to do any sort of technical stuff. He can do a little bit of technical wrestling, okay? Obviously, Cody Rhodes is miles above him. Yards and years. That's a weird thing to say for both ways. Obviously, Cody Rhodes is way, way above him. But that's just how it has to be. Sorry about that, everyone. I am back. You guys probably got a random little jump there. I think on Spotify, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it worked out to where you only hear one fluid thing. There might be two parts to this. I'm not sure. Back to what was going on. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to answer a text, and I was stupid and clicked the turn off button because I'm an idiot, but this is what it is. Go back to the matches that happened. Obafemi definitely held his own. I really enjoyed that match. So Luka defeating Bayley isn't something I honestly didn't see coming. I thought Bayley was going to win, but to me, that was one of the better matches. Of course, Leon Slater and fucking, and the young OG, his name is Javon Evans. He is bouncy. If you haven't heard, you guys haven't seen any of that stuff, look up Leon Slater and Javon Evans. They are both insane young kids. They're both 21. Absolutely awesome and insane. I think they should constantly do things together, and I hope they could both get called up to the main roster, do some tag team action. I think they should be tag team champions at some point. They actually did lose, though, to AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, which makes sense, have them lose. Dragon Lee, AJ Styles are 1,000% the veterans, but them having beat Luka against Bayley, didn't expect that. I'm kind of confused what they're going around with Bayley. I feel like Bayley gets a lot of hate, or not even hate, she just doesn't get pushed like I feel like she should, because she's done so much for WWE in the wrestling business, man. Like, she's done a lot, but for some reason she is not in the same, even close to the same name as the Charlotte Flairs, as the Becky Lynches, as the Liv Morgans, as the Alexa. Like, she's not even close, which is sad. I'm going to take a drink of water. Go. That was a good drink of water. Not sponsored. Fairway Natural Spring Water. Not sponsored. Just so you know. Other things I want to talk about fast that don't have to do with wrestling. We're getting away from wrestling, everyone. Getting away. Sorry about that. Big wrestling fan I'm going to talk about sometimes on the podcast. Well, again, these aren't like, every week they'll come out this date. It's when I have stuff to talk about. I'm going to fucking talk about it. And I got a lot of stuff to talk about. So, next thing we're going to talk about the Game Awards. So many things that came out from that Game Awards. Number one, biggest thing to me, new Tomb Raider game. Brand new one, Catalyst, is coming out 2027, which, not really a fan of that. I kind of wish it wasn't 2027, but obviously we can't control that. Maybe it gets pushed forward, hopefully, but it won't. Obviously, it will not get pushed forward. We have to wait till the next year in 2027, not 2026, but 2027. But between those times, we do get a remake of The Thing for Atlantis, the very first Tomb Raider game. We're getting a remake. It looked pretty good. I'm definitely going to be playing it. I thought it looked interesting. I love Tomb Raider. I love Uncharted. Both games are awesome. It'd be awesome if they could like mix the worlds together somehow, because it's very obvious. It's kind of the same thing, just one's guy, one's girl, you know? And that's how it is. Obviously, he's a little more agile than Nathan Drake, but that's besides the point. I do want to say a top game I'm excited to come out is Hell Let Loose Vietnam. I did a reaction video of it on GameStream Sun. If you guys don't know, on GameStream Sun, I do reaction videos of like all trailers that are coming out. I just do reactions when I watch the trailer and talk about them and pause the video, talk about things I'm seeing, things that excite me, things I'm worried about, and things like that. It's just what I do. It's another way for me to do videos, and I just enjoy that way. You know, it's quick, easy. I do it on my phone, have a good time, edit in the Photos app, make a thumbnail, throw that bitch up. You know, it's just that's what I do. Very quick, very easy, but I do generally enjoy doing it. I've actually had people comment before of developers of the game that I cover, because I also cover indie games. If it looks interesting to me, I've had people like, oh man, it's cool that you watch this, and it's gotten like 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 views, or maybe even a little more. Like, it's cool that you got a little more people to see this. Thank you, because a lot of indie games don't get that stuff. Well, I enjoy doing it because there's a lot of good indie games out there. Maybe I won't always play them on the channel. I don't play them, period, because so many other bigger games are coming out. Either way, I still like to react to them and just get my takes on it. But back to Hell Let Loose Vietnam. I'm excited for that game, dude. Hell Let Loose already is a game, but it's like a World War II game that they've done. And it didn't be bad. I enjoyed it. I played a little bit of Hell Let Loose. I thought it was nice. I thought they did well with Hell Let Loose. Very good game. They definitely killed it. But I've always believed that companies should try to do more Vietnam stuff. Because if you can get it perfectly with the going through the trees, hiding in the trees at the Vietnamese, or like having the M16s as the Americans, you know, maybe going down a boat in the river, people on both sides shooting at you. If they can hit the atmosphere, the sound of the explosions, the sound of the guns, the people yelling, if they can get that thing perfectly, dude, to me, that could be Game of the Year contender, multiplayer-wise, of course. Multiplayer Game of the Year contender, and that is a true belief of mine. I do truly believe that. Keep an eye on that game. Definitely when it comes out, I think I'm going to be playing it a good amount because it just looks so good, and I hope it continues to look good. I hope it's not going to be a weird thing where it's like, it's out, guys, and then it's just a shit hole, you know, which can happen very, very easily. I'm excited for that, of course, like I said. Crazy thing about the Game Awards is Expedition 33 won like 7 of the 9 awards or something like that. It was a stupid amount of awards. It was the most amount of awards any single game has won, I believe. I don't think any game has ever won more awards in a single award ceremony than that. I don't think there has been. I think it's number one. I think that's the most of it that they won. I don't remember. Well, it's like 9 or 11, one of the two. I don't remember. It was either like 9 out of 10 or 11 out of 12. I don't fully remember. Sorry, I'm a forgetful person. It happens. What's crazy to me is, so I've never played Expedition. It's not because I'm just not interested. Okay, it's because I'm not interested in the game. Mainly because of the real-time like turn-based combat. I've never been into it. That's just my take with that. I've just never really liked that kind of combat. I bet the game is great and it looks good, but it's just not something I could ever enjoy personally. I think I would just get bored of it, which happens sometimes with gaming. Like, you know, I started a Yakuza series on my YouTube channel and just got bored because it's the same thing over and over. It's like, walk down the block, get attacked. Ugh. Walk down the block, get attacked. Ugh. Like, it was the same thing over and over. I kind of just got bored of it. And again, that's going to happen whenever you play games. Sometimes games can just get boring. You know, what's crazy to me is KCDC, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, did not win any awards. I don't think they won a single. They didn't win Best RPG. They didn't win that at all. And I never played the second one yet, but I played the first one way back in the day when it came out. And I loved that game, man. I did all the DLCs for it. I beat the campaign fully. I think I even watched T Martin 2, I believe. I watched him play the full game as well. I loved the first KCDC, Kingdom Come Deliverance, obviously. I don't know why I'm saying Kingdom Come Deliverance. KCD instead? I thought it was KCDC. I may be thinking about ECDC. So, whatever, KCD 2, whatever, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But I played the first one. I loved the first one so much. It was great. I guess the second one was even better. A lot of people gave a lot of hype to it. I just never played it, which maybe I should on the channel. I don't know. It's kind of a long game. I'd still have to get through Ghost of Rio. That's a long game, everybody. Just haven't really played it because, number one, which is going to be my next point of topic here, me and GameStream Dad just both upload our video of GameStream Hide and Seek. Is the second one, if you guys don't know what that is. Like, maybe once every 6 months or once every year or something. We're not sure how we're doing it, if we will do it again. Well, no, it kind of just depends if we can continue getting our communities growing, It's fun. It's a fun video to make and kind of gives back to somebody if they want to join, Basically, we make a hide and seek map. We go ahead, host it. People can join in. Sadly, what sucks is there's on my TikTok game stream, son, I was throwing things up. No one really said yes to anything until the last one because all the others didn't get pushed, but this one did. It got to 600 views of photos, so there was a good amount of people. I think it was out of 600, there's 8 people that was oh, fuck yeah, let's do it. I posted an hour beforehand. Well, sadly, TikTok didn't really start pushing it till about 3:30. We already started it at that point. We were already halfway through because it started at 3 p.m. We had 7 people. This wasn't big by any means, but it was fun. The guy that actually won it, his name is Richard, but I call him the Pug because this motherfucker messes with me so much. Great guy. Do not get me wrong. Great guy. Friend of my father's. I've just played with him a couple times. Great guy. Funny dude. He's a joy to play with. Absolute hoot. The reason I call him the Pug is because he has this pug outfit he wears in Fortnite. And it's just constantly having one of those sidekicks that's also a pug in the exact same outfit he's wearing. I don't know how he did it, but it's hilarious that who's even able to figure that one out. I laughed pretty good when I noticed all of that. I was like, did you really be able to do this shit? He's like, I figured it out. I was like, oh, man. He figured that out somehow. It was fun. It's edited, uploaded. We filmed it yesterday. 3 p.m. yesterday. I uploaded it today, mainly because I got up early this morning and got it all done. I got up at 4:30ish because we have a puppy, Lachlan. He wakes up around that time every morning. Because we wake up at 4, so he's usually up by 4:30 most of the time. During the weekdays, he's up by 4 o'clock because that's when we get up because we work at 5 in the morning. But then 4:30, 5 o'clock, he's waking up by himself on the weekend. So then one of us gets up. My fiance's gotten up the last few times, but I got up with him this time mainly to her sleeping and for me to be able to knock that out and get it done. Get it uploaded. It was great. Lots of fun. So if you guys want to go see that video, go right now to GameStream Son on YouTube. It's uploaded. You'll see it very clearly in the video section. GameStream Dad also uploaded his. Go watch his as well for his view of things than my view of things. We both edit differently. His main thing is he doesn't like any filler whatsoever. For him, it's funny type thing. With me, if I'm doing a funny moments video, I do that. But with this one, mine has a little more filler in it. There are cuts and funny moments. But because I really want to give it we're seeking. We're trying to find these people that are looking. We're trying to find these people that are hiding. My bad. I said that wrong. We're trying to find these people that are hiding. I kept most of that in, but we had so many technical difficulties, man. Not even technical difficulties. It's just, someone's game crashed twice, which sucked. He killed me at one of the times, which also sucked because then we had to go back and figure that out. Bunch of things happened. We got done at the end of the day. At the end of the video, that's a little thing. If you guys want to watch at the end of the video, there's a little thing where it goes the video ends or whatever. And we literally ended the video. And then after we ended it, I go, how did the fucking pug win? Yes, you guys know the pug one. It's like, how did the fucking pug win? I started trying to kill him with a sword that I had. It was a lot of fun, though. Had a great time. Go watch that if you would like to. It was great. But I think that's probably the end of it. There's a whole roller coaster of things. Talk about WWE, talk about gaming. We can talk about so many different things. I don't have anything else to talk about today. No wacky stuff in my life. Besides me being kind of injured, I kind of fucked up my chest a little bit at work. I pulled some sort of muscle. I pulled a muscle, I guess. I got looked at it for today. But that's all right. Things happen in life. Can't do too much about it. I do want to give a random shout out here. If you guys like comedy, go watch the new Matt Rife comedy special. It's like his Christmas one on Netflix. It's pretty good. I watched a little bit of it, at least today. It was enjoyable. If you guys want to watch that, go ahead. It's on Netflix. Very easy to find. It was very funny. I laughed my ass off, personally. For the stuff I saw, I was like, it was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. But that's going to be the end of this, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming to episode 2 of GameStream Talks. Sorry so much all over the place. There's a chance there may be more within the next week. Maybe there won't be anything next week. It always just depends what comes up. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day now. Bye.